Okay, who's the group leader?
It's John Jerry, sir. But Temi is supposed to present for us.
Okay. Somebody should start the business game. We don't have time. We have other, and we have to take them.
We have John. Yeah, good evening, sir.
Right. Okay.
One voice now.
Modalities for the business game. I don't want this place to be rowdy. This will be the modality.
Yes.
Presenting. Do not read the question. We have the question already. Just go straight to the answer and do not spend too much time in one task. It's quite elaborate. Much time in it. Okay. Who is presenting?
Akemi Temitayo is presenting for Circle 4.
All right, you can start the presentation. Thank you.
Yeah. Circle 4 presenting, we have 8 participants, 8 group members that participated in the circle, sir. We have, should I mention the names, sir? Yeah. We have John Jerry. We have Tayo. We have Sam. We have Zach. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Continue now, Mumu.
Go ahead.
Have John.
Hold on. Hold on, please. You can continue, please.
Okay, sir. We have John Jerry. We have Sam. We have Akemi Temitayo. We have Emmanuel. Presenting for Circle 4. We are 8 numbers. So as we go, Thailand. We discuss on the jurisdiction of the Thailand, how large. Hello?
Go ahead. I can hear you. Continue.
Okay, sir. We talk on the Thailand, our difficulties, our aims and objectives on what we have to face. Before we start, we are using presenters in the Thailand, representative and interpreters in Thailand, because it's a language that we ourselves don't understand. Using 2 for us. Tax 1 as it goes. What Thailand is all about, what are the things we are going to tackle it. As a brief history of Thailand. Thailand is officially referred to as previously known as Slim. It is the center of the innocent people that discover about the history of Thailand by the evidence in Thailand, and there was on last seat at to the period at which we go. We say Thailand has a different culture. It is a general influence. Is the main center people. Can you
Madam,
hear me,
continue. Madam, continue. I can hear you. Continue.
Okay, sir. I move to a brief history of Thailand. Our main tax 1. Sorry, I'm having a bad name of first to sustain and for securities. You know, we have members that are moving on a trade. So we are going to care of our, which is number 1, we have to rent apartment and pay for security, which is the total cost of $5,000. Then we look forward to get an interpreter to work with and pay the interpreter, which is we are making use of two interpreters, which we are one touch. We pay for the buses we are using to convey us to move around Thailand, printing and payment of posters that we are going to use for our seminars because it's a town that we have not been to. So with the printing of our flyers, we are using 2,000 US dollars. Printing and payment of posters is $15,000. Team manager responses for citizen target registration, not more than 700 citizens. That is the budget of $2,000 with our miscellaneous. $3,000 with our miscellaneous. Tools and knowledge acquires to be used. We are using our guidance school knowledge. Like one, we are using our internet. The residents should be located to high-speed broadcast environment for good communication speed. You know, there are is a place that they don't have internet, so we have to work with our materials, our training skills that has been given to us in the seminar, because we are organizing a seminar to educate people and enlighten them about MMM. Guidance schools skills. The following knowledge have been obtained from the guidance school, which is our Facebook. We are making use of our Google, the ability to create a school of training in the cloud while presenting MMM ideology. MMM ideology, that is, we are bringing more life to them, training them how to use the system, training people how to make use of, how to listen to YouTube channels. The team, we are 10 members, the team, that is, we are presenting in twos, taking ourselves, that is in 5 groups, presenting in twos, by preparing our plan with the aim of using our SWOT analysis, which is our strength, our weakness to the people. Also, to promote an offline event at the charity event, because one of our main and objective of MMM community is to promote, to go around and make them understand that we are, to show them how loving we are. MMM is not for the rich, but it is for us that are less privileged. The team are expected to hold a week awareness. That is our own expectation. That is, we are meant to hold a week will be done in twos. We are 10 members and we are dividing ourselves into twos. And we are making use of 2 banners that will be used for the seminar with our 2 presenters and representative. We shall engage the service of a protocol officer who will act as our guardian in major cities. That is the town that we have not been to. And we are employing people that will speak on behalf of us. By so doing, we give those people a permanent training, a personal training, so that they can interpret the true ideology of MMM to people. Is for us to divide ourselves into groups, as I've said earlier on, dividing ourselves into 5 groups. That is 2 per group. We are massive campaign by advertising to people who go to the street. We advertise, we use the media to advertise, we use our printing of banners to advertise. We'll go about giving people free t-shirts of our charity, of our love to people. Provision of food and drinks to be available for all that attend the seminar, and provision of security to be available. That is how we want to tackle our tax. Our tax 2 goes thus. We go about the calculation of what we are using, the number of new registration we are supposed to get, 30 registration each per leader. That is 10 times 30. That means we are getting 300 registration per a leader. Average contribution, which is average contribution per week, would be $300. Contribution of system is $90 a month to growth at 30%, which is $27 US. Total PH is 1,117 US dollar. Now that we have established people in the system, managers and guardians among them, the members of new participants will increase based on the fact that managers will be enlarge, bring some new people into the system. That is based on our own understanding. We now have the guts to train our new participant that we want to make our mouths out of Thailand. Let's assume that if we have 100 PH coming from 100 participants at $300 each, it will be $300. In order for the 100 PH to be paid, their 30% bonus will also be considered, as participants will be given additional 20 US dollar on their $300. What we mean is that we have addition of 20 US dollar as a welcome bonus for every new participant that joined the community. We have 30% of 100 participants equal to $90 interest for each of the 100 participants. We have 20 bonus will also be calculated by the number of participants, while we have the total amount of $2,000. Considering the interest and the bonuses, there will be additional sum of 1,001 to be generated. That is how we are calculating our participant. Our mathematical aspect is if 50 participants in regular GH, and we PH of the 100 participants request for GH, the calculation will be 50 participants times 300 participants we get per week. That is 50 US dollar. Hello, sir.
Go ahead, I'm with you.
Hello, sir. We have 20 US dollar bonus for 50. Okay, 20 US dollar for the 50 participants. We PH will be 1,000. $1,000 per month. 30% of the 50 participant PH of 3,000 will be $90 times 50 participants, which will amount to $4,500. Therefore, the total amount of the 50 participant GH will be the additional of bonus, which is the 20 US dollar additional bonus, which will now amount to 20,500 US dollars. All participants, meaning that we have 30,000
Hello. Akiyemi, can you hear
Hello,
me?
sir.
To John. It seems
Yes,
our
sir.
network is not very okay. Can you continue from choosing tax 2?
Okay. Tax 2. Okay.
It's
The
close to
rest
the end
continue.
of tax 2.
Yes. Let me just take it to my slide and continue. Inshallah, I was not following
Okay.
from the slide. Yes, sir.
All right.
Please, just some seconds. I'm with you, sir.
Okay.
I'm just trying to arrange the slide. So, I'm with you, sir. I'm sorry. The thing is just slowing. Okay. With regards the response to tax 2, Just like she said, number of new registration, 30 registration each per leader. Now, the total PH from what we're having, if average contribution per week is going to be $300, contribution to the system is going to be $90,000 a month to growth, and 30%, that will be $27,000. So the total PH is going to be $117,000. Now that we have established people in the system, it is time to start training managers and guiders, just like she said, and incentivize them for joining the community by increasing their percentage earning, so that they can dedicate more energy. The number of new participants will increase based on the fact that managers will be energized to bring more people into the system. Now, our response to tax 3 is as follows. Our ideas based on this are, let's assume that if 100 PH come in from 100 participants at $300 each, it will be $30,000. In order for the 100 PH to be paid, their 30% bonuses will also be considered, as participants will be given additional $20 on their $300. That means 30% of 100 participants equal to $90 interest for each of the 100 participants. Therefore, $9,000 will be additional interest for all the 100 participants. The $20 bonus will also be calculated by the number of participants, while we have the total amount of $2,000. Considering the interest and the bonus, there will there will there will be additional sum of $11,000 to be generated by the system. So mathematically, if 50%, if 50 participants in regular GH and re-PH of the 100 participants request for GH, the calculation will be 50 participants times $300 will be amount to $15,000. 20 bonus of the 50 participants PH will be $1,000. 30% of the 50 participants PH of $300 will be $90 times 50% participants, which will amount to $4,500. Therefore, the total amount of the 50 participants GH will be the addition of bonus and interest, which will amount to $20,500. At this time, there will be there will only be the sum of $9,500 from the total PH of $30,000 as 50 participants GH, meaning $30,000 subtracted by $20,500. In this case, if the 50 participants re-PH while withholding their interest and bonus, $15,000 will be added to the reserved amount of $9,500 to make it $24,500, which will be sufficient for the next 50 participants GH. But if in case where there is no re-PH, we shall be compelled to make sure there is additional income of the sum of $11,000 to add to the reserve of $9,500 to make it $20,500 for the next 50 participants GH. Therefore, we shall make sure that there are additional 40 to 44% participants in the system in 1 week to provide the sum of $11,000 at the PH of $300 apiece. With this, there shall be the addition of nothing less than 150 participants in the next 4 weeks to make the circle grow. So the circle continues on and on for as long as the principle of regular GH and re-PH remain. Now, our response to tax 4 is stated as follows. Our ideas on this are: the moment registration activities fall drastically by 75%, we get under the pause mode and use that avenue to delay time. This means all contributions in Thailand MMM are divided into two parts, namely before and after the post mode announcement. We can stop the growth of the Marvel pending on when registration activities return to normal. We may extend the number of days left under the frost so that even if you have provided help, your Marvel will not turn green, but rather they will be frozen and will turn blue. We delay a bit the rates at which the provide help pledge gets matched with get help. Now that's our response to tax 4. Now I'll quickly move to our response to tax 5. Our ideas based on this is as follows. Since our plans did not work out and we don't have enough new registrations and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposits, the next possible and reasonable steps to take is for us to go back to the tax 1 and start the process all over again so as to see where we went wrong. But first, we need to establish the followings. How much contributions are needed? How many participants do we need to continue? What other resources do we need to put in place? Having established all this, then we will have to go back to the basics. That is, we will need to carry out the following activities so as to save MMM Thailand from a restart and to also achieve and surpass the shortfall in tax 4, and as such, the following mechanism can be used to stabilize the community work in such a situation. That the is as follows: to reteach the MMM ideology in detail, to increase the level of awareness, to also train more guiders and recruit more members, to increase the contribution, as and so on and so forth. Guiders should also try to reach out to more people through social media like the use of YouTube channel and Facebook account. For example, by working with existing groups, your Facebook personal account must have your profile information completely filled, posting MMM pictures, materials and professional videos, and also your referral link. This will increase traffic to your personal page. If guiders looks like financial experts, people will listen to their professional opinion based on where they should invest their money. Select fan pages of financial, economic, political types which contain active discussions. Search for posts and comments which you can respond to with your opinion on the issue discussed. Very soon, your comments will attract attention and positive attitude. Hence, your status for fan page subscribers will significantly increase, and therefore it will be easier to sell MMM ideology to them. Our response to taxes is as follows. Our ideas are these. In virtue of this situation, as a pause mode is implemented, in which all the old Mavros are frozen and will be available for withdrawal, when the situation will right itself, participants will be informed to 1. Educate members on what pause mode is. 2. To avoid panicking. 3. To also try and rebuild trust by showing past experiences of the program. And then lastly, the basic principle of these actions include the following. Participants will be awarded with fixed bonus based on the contribution that he or she makes. So participants do not have to wait passively, but rather they need to regularly make donations that they need to make donations and request for get help. Excuse me. 20% bonus is added to the amount of assistance the participant provides. It means if you donate $1,000, you'll be able to withdraw $1,200. Existing members need to be informed that money comes from new recruits. Teach members the importance of getting help, that is GH, regularly, and most importantly, let them know that bonus for a video in a letter of happiness applies for these actions as well. Organize training and seminar sections. Make sure that we are active in the communities. Make sure that we also force members to withdraw original donation that amounts after 3 months. Now, lastly, our response to tax 6. Our ideas are these. First, we will use the same mass media to explain the situation and what a restart means. A restart then means, and to also need to explain what happens to those that lost their money. That is where we remind them about the warning before joining the community, the use of our spare money, to show the history and experience of other countries that had a restart by evaluating the situation to try and ignore risk. And therefore, managers and guiders must ensure that they are not carried away with many bonuses at the expense of transparently impacting the true ideology of MMM. To also reach out to the leaders in countries where the restart happened and learn from them. Honestly, inform people about all risk in MMM. People get motivated once they start seeing that MMM pays. Being a manager again is very essential. We should encourage people to provide help so that the system can move smoothly and also increase the growth of Mavros to about 40%. It is important that people know that MMM meant to eradicate poverty and not to invest. As such, money needs to keep flowing. So Thank, constant withdrawal will assist. Thanks for listening. MMM Nigerian Gather School by Cycle 4 members under the mentorship of Mr. Steven on Business Game. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. and Akiyemi. How many persons do you have in this group?
We are nine. We are
We
eight.
have
Sir. Eight, sir.
8, sir.
We are just eight.
Well, so far we two of you, but I want to say that you guys have really done a wonderful job in
Thank
your
you, sir.
circle.
Thank you very much.
Aki, job, but
Thank
your network was not very okay. You went unsteady, but you did a wonderful presentation. So, congratulations, members of group 3, 4. Do not fail to
Thank you very
send a
much.
copy of your presentation to my mail. The email is mmmnigeriaschool52@gmail.com.
MMM52
To
at
my mail.
gmail.com. Sir, the email again, please.
School.
Okay.
mmmnigeriaschool52 at
Okay, sir.
gmail.com. Going to update it in the general group chat of our group.
Okay, sir.
If there is any question you may want to ask, it's for that. Ask any question, any challenge with the next circle.
So far, sir, I would say the only challenge we've been having is the network issue. The major issue is
what?
the network issue, sir.
Okay, network
Hello,
issue
sir.
is not one. It's not
Hello,
an
sir.
individual one that can be solved. Now, so most times we advise you have just in case you have to use another. Try as much as possible to do that, and I want to advise you all presented. Let people know that when you are participating in MMM, you have to spare money. It's very important. It's not an inform. It is peer to peer. So, Mr. John is
Yes, sir.
Adeyemi.
Akiyemi, sir.
Very much. You wanted to say so, Akinyemi. Sorry. So you wanted to
Yes,
say
Sorry,
sir.
something. What's that?
the email again is mmmnigeriaschool52 at
Yes, at
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All
We'll do
right.
that
Have
immediately,
a
sir.
wonderful day. Have a wonderful night rest.
Thank you
Bye
very much, sir. Thank you,
bye.
sir.